Hey, Bunny. What's up? Happy Monday. How are you? To your crystal store. Can I start my new crystal journey? Good. Hey, Ja. Good evening and happy Monday to you. Cool, Bunny. What kind of stuff did you find? I had a similar experience. Cool. Wow. Yeah. That's legit. And we have those experiences like that. When it's time for those crystals to go to their new home or to take a rest or have a new experience. It's awesome, and I really think that that's cool that you found some people who share the experience, who have been through pretty much the same thing, right? Ooh, excuse me. The lapis lazuli vase are good. And stuff from my pillow, awesome. And rainbow moonstone is great as well. Bracelet for new beginnings, awesome. So you're all geared up and ready to go. Sweet. Yeah. Lapis is going to be really nice to work with. And make sure you meditate with it. And make sure you pay it a lot of attention. Okay, because lapis needs a lot of attention because it's so pretty. It could be thought of, if we had to give it human characteristics, it could be thought of as kind of vain, and like a little bit, you know, like, I guess vain is the only word that I would use to ex- to define it right now. But yeah, that's probably, he gave me an amethyst point as a gift. Exactly. See, that's what happens when you go to those places sometimes, and especially when you connect and when you have conversations. Let's see, how is Jazz Twin this evening? Feels like he needs to head to San Francisco a little earlier. So, visit family. What do I need to know before job? Good job, Tony. Good job, Tony. How is y'all Tony's twin this evening? Twin twin. How is y'all Tony's twin this evening? Good job, Tony. How is y'all Tony's twin playing this evening? Good job, Tony. How is y'all Tony's twin playing? It's too many dogs. Let's see. Good job. There we go. One card out. Oh, it's stuck. Okay. Your twin, she's feeling a little anxious and she's a little worried. And she's really making a big deal out of nothing. It's just like, oh my gosh, if I go forward and do this, like, what will happen? Or like, I think the world will probably blow up if I do this. Like, if I talk about this, or if I say this in this group of people, what's gonna happen? Like, she's really worried and anxious about something, but it's really, she anxious about nothing, clearly, because the sun coming out on the bottom of the deck. All right, so it's something that she'll get through. She's just like, this is just kind of a new experience for her. Whatever it is that she needs to talk about, or whatever it is that she needs to say to the people that she needs to say it to, or the group of people. It looks like this might be familial. Okay. Let's see. Should he head to San Francisco a little earlier? Should John Tony head to San Francisco a little earlier? What will you have John know? Queen of Pentacles. Nurture the environment. Okay, more hearts coming her way. Yes. It's nurture the environment, Ja. And also with the Knight of Cups coming to deliver the message. Delivering the message of love, being very focused on delivering the message of love and connecting in that way. Since this is the underlying energy, since this is the underlying energy of needing to nurture the experience and needing to nurture the environment, it's looking like movement is necessary. Okay, so if you're feeling like moving, if you're feeling like going a little bit early, go when you feel like it. Okay, go when it feels right. All right, because this Knight of Cups is very focused on sending its message. It's very focused on reaching its destination, and it'll reach its destination no matter what. With its heart on its sleeve and a song in its heart, right? So a song on your sleeve. Okay. Let me know how it feels. Let's see, what does John need to know right now? Ten of Pentacles. What you need to know right now, I'm seeing stability. This is monetary stability, financial stability that the universe and your ancestors and guides are trying to make you aware of. Not that you don't know, because you do know. But they're also encouraging you to get used to the idea, and I'm saying get used to the fact that you are going to be a stronghold in the community. And it's like, what community? You'll find that community. That's a part of this journey that you're going on. Is that you find this community and you kind of just like get into it. Not even like, Dear Diary, today I found a community and it's perfect for me. It's not even like that. It's like you're gonna be coming upon this group of people, or this atmosphere that just kind of draws you in, and you're just there, and you go every week, or you go every night, or y'all are connected every night or every week, and y'all just vibe, and you become family. Okay, so you're finding a new family. And not that, you need to leave your blood family behind or anything like that, but you're finding new family. You're finding a soul family. Okay. And you and your soul family are going to have an opportunity to build something very important with one another. Bottom of the deck, King of Wands. Look at that legacy card. Okay, so a part of this a part of this soul family, these soul contracts, and these soul reconnections are a part of you building your legacy and building your future for the higher good, and building your future within your purpose, building your future for yourself, for your children, for your offspring, for those who come after you, and not just your offspring, but for the people that recognize you and the people that know you. And I mean, really for the world, if you have to get down to it. It would be, it feels like June will be fine. Yeah, I feel like okay. Thank you, you're welcome. It would be good to find a soul family in Cali. Yeah, you might. That it feels like that's the place, because that's where you're going, and that's where a lot of your journey is going to be. And don't be surprised if you are traveling up and down the coast. Okay, check out resonates. Let me know how it feels. Oh no! Oh no! Ah, everything's okay. My light is just flickering. You're welcome, as always. Was I ever a female painter in my past? You want to do a past life a mini past life reading? Let's see. Or do you just want to do regular cards? Let me know, because it seems like a definitive question. Okay, um, let's do this. Okay. Let's see. Let's do Jack Tony's past life as as a female painter. As a female painter. Okay, that feels right to say it. Feels right, because we're wondering if you ever existed in that paradigm, and you did. Okay, and so let's see, a female painter. Tony was Tony a female painter in his past? Just let us know about the life where Tony was a female painter. The past life. Tony was a female painter. Tony. Tony a female painter in his life. In his past life. Female painter in his past life. Ooh, look at you. Scribe or writer. I don't think there's like a painter card here in this deck, but I know there's an art card, I believe, and then there's like a music card. Okay, but a scribe writer, yes, you were. This looks like you did a little bit of both. You were definitely a writer in this life, and you dabbled in painting. It looks like this was something that you wanted to grow more, but you never like really showed your stuff because you were like kind of nervous, and you like you got the underlying energy of forgiveness. Okay, you were kind of nervous about your art, and you didn't want to share it with anybody yet. Okay, and if it feels like there's a sense of you needed to forgive yourself for not showing your art. Okay, what else we have? Josh, let me know about this life as a painter, scribe, writer. What else will you have, John? No. Yes, integration. So you brought these two elements together. The kind of art that you did, and that's why it was so special and sacred to you, because you made art with words and not just like writing on a paper. Like you created actual art with words, which is very interesting because I was watching this show where this boy like was painting like he was like drawing like actual pictures of people with words. Okay. And this is what I'm seeing here too. It wasn't the exact same way that you did it as the person who did it on the show, but this was like you put words into your paintings, and like that was the sky, like your poetry or your story, or what you were observing is looking like what you were observing in your world. You would write it down, and then you would put that in the picture, and then other things you would just paint. Okay, like I'm seeing like uh I am staring at the sky right now, and it is very blue. And I wonder what this color blue would be called, and like kind of describing it. And the sun, it is high noon, and folks are walking across the street along this background of this beautiful blue sky. Like it's looking like you. And so it looks like it might have been poetry, but sometimes it was just an essay, like or just a paragraph, and you would write it in blue, and that would be the sky in your picture, and then you would draw trees and all that other stuff. But yes, you integrated the two, uh writing and painting. What else do we have, John, know about this life as a female painter? This life as a female painter. Spirit, male, female. Okay, this is everything is fine. With the King of Swords on the bottom of the deck, it's looking like your masculine energy was really strong in this life, and so it looks like you were a male in this life. And I know you were asking if you were a female painter, but it looks like you were a male. You had female influence, as you usually do, because that's important to your soul and to your soul's journey in particular. Okay. But no one took me seriously, and that I became frustrated. So if you have gotten this synchronicity before, then you go with that, right? And but your masculine energy was really really strong, so you may have actually been in a female body, but you just had very strong masculine energy. Okay. And your yeah, and so of course there's you and your twin, and you plus your twin equals that whole soul. And so just like, I mean, the soul that is inside of this body is a part of the soul that's inside of my twin's body, and together we make the whole soul. Okay, so you know what that means. And so you weren't quite a whole soul, but you were still in touch with your masculine and your feminine energy. Okay. But let's say to draw with words and music. Nothing good to draw, but the writing has stuck with me. So those video artists, we no one took you seriously, and you became frustrated. Yeah. And so that kind of tracks with this, right? That you kind of hid your stuff, and you didn't let a lot of people see it. Hi, Nurse Me Nurse. Um, do I know you? Did you change your name? Let me know. Um, uh, I was told by X's grandmother, I have 4 other lives according to her. I'm investigating to determine what is what. Okay, good. I feel the frustration at times. Yeah, the frustration in your in the art, or the frustration in not being able to express yourself the way that you want to, or the way that you need to. Okay. So you probably changed your name. Nurse Me Nurse. Yeah, because if I know you, if I've seen you here before, let me know so that I can remember you. Or if you're new here, that's cool too. All right. Frustration in art. Yeah. And that's okay. That's probably just a blockage that you would need to get through. That's one of those things in this life that you need to clear, right? Um, let's see. Bunny, 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 bunny. Bunny, 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 bunny. Bunny, bunny, bunny. Pretty boy bunny. Excuse me. All the information is down below in the description box. Playboy bunny, Playboy bunny, Playboy bunny, Playboy bunny. Let's see, bunny. Okay, Playboy bunny. Let's see, how Miguel's energy progressing towards Bunny after the lunar eclipse for Playboy Bunny. After the lunar eclipse, how is Miguel's energy progressing towards Bunny after the lunar eclipse? Queen of Pentacles, wanting to nurture the physical space. I'm also seeing wanting to nurture the environment, wanting to nurture the environment between the two of you. And so it's looking like there's some practice that he has been doing. It doesn't look like this has anything to do with like ritual, like moon rituals or anything, but there's something he's like been practicing. This looks like some kind of mantra, or some kind of uh, like writing or something that he's been doing, maybe scripting towards finding the love of his life. Whew, got the sun on the bottom of the deck. He's been doing some kind of physical work to ensure that his intention that he has set comes to physical fruition. Okay, so he's nurturing his environment, he's nurturing his physical space. It looks like it's something that he's doing in his physical space, like preparing for wow, like preparing for a girlfriend, preparing for the right woman. He's like, all right, if Bunny's the right woman, and she's the right woman, and she'll come in here, and she'll sit right here, when we hang out, and she'll have the ottoman to put her feet up on, and I'll put her shoes right here, and I'll put her jacket over here, and then she'll come into the kitchen, and she'll sit in this chair. Like it's looking like it sounds like it's fantasizing, but our fantasies come to reality, especially if our heart is in them, and especially if it's something that we really want and something that's also matches up with the higher good of all of humanity and the universe, right? Okay, so that's how his energy is progressing towards you after lunar eclipse, and this he's got this subconscious and underlying energy of joy and exuberance and laughter and fun, okay, and like a childlike nature, just so much fun and playfulness and joy. Okay, and he's wondering, like, what comes next? Is this a start to their romantic journey? Is this a start to Bunny and Miguel's romantic journey? Spirit, let's do long-term romantic journey. Is this a start? The high priestess. Now, the high priestess, she's really mysterious. She has all the secrets. She has all of the information that you need, but she keeps it under wraps, and she reveals everything a little bit at a time, right? So it's looking like Bunny. It's looking like this is the beginning of your romantic journey. Okay, you've got the Six of Wands, and now Bunny. What have we learned from all of the others, right? To take your time and to not give up, because this is not one that you want to give up on. This is not one that you want to be like, oh, all right, well, he's moving too slow, so I'm going to just get back on Tinder or Match.com. Like, okay, this is going to be a big, 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 big lesson for you, okay, in this connection, all right? But you got the Six of Wands on the bottom of the deck, coming back from more successful. Okay, and so you think about all of the guys that you've gone through war with, and then he's gone through war with women, and now you're coming out successful, and it's being revealed to you a little bit at a time, as every journey is. Okay. Has Miguel been thinking about the Saturday flirtation? Has Miguel been thinking about the Saturday flirtation? Has Miguel been thinking about the Saturday flirtation between him and Bunny? Has Miguel been thinking about it? Oh, na, na, na. Oh, you got the Wheel of Fortune. So yes, he's been going through the ups and downs of it. Like, oh my gosh, that felt so good, and that connection was nice. Like, and I'm seeing this, like, man, like that was real nice. But like, what do I do afterwards? Like, where do I go from here? Like, what if she comes back in and I don't know what to say, or I don't know what to do, and I don't want her to feel awkward, because, and I mean, I know she was drinking a little bit, maybe that was it. But it's he's really cute, because he plays it like really cool, but he's like a nervous wreck on the inside, and that's okay. Not like nervous like like everybody's out to get him, but like nervous, like, I mean, I don't know, I mean, would it be weird if I grabbed her hand this time? Like, would that be too much, or would that seem thirsty? Like, okay, so he has been thinking about it, but he you know um he's like, he's worried, he's trying to figure out, like, where would I go from here, or is it going to be my downfall the next time we see each other? Am I going to freeze up? Okay, he's really worried about what's going to become of the next experience and the next moment with the two of you together. Okay, but he's been thinking about it. He's been thinking about the next time as well. Okay, transformation. All right, got the death card, number 13. And so the underlying energy of him thinking about it is he's going through a transition. He's going through a subconscious transition, and it's looking like all the stuff from his past, 33 on the clock, all the stuff from his past is starting to transform into something, and it's looking like he's going to start to he's going to be starting to learn his lessons, and he's going to start to take everything that's happened to him in the past and bring it into the present, and realize that he's learned something, and use all of those lessons from the past to create and forge a better relationship here in the present. Okay. um Yeah, 10 for 3 for now. I'm gonna be changing up my format here soon. Uh, but yeah, for now you can it's $3 or it's $10 for 3 cards. Okay, and this is Jessica, I'm assuming. Okay. Uh, let's say, oh dear, yes, you're right. The old cycles, yes. I have those thoughts as well. Leo Bunny, he sounds like a good guy. He is a really good guy. He's a big softy, a big teddy bear. You know, even though on the outside he like keeps it mad cool. I felt like for the way I was acting, he was being such a good sport about it. Yeah. Let's see. Okay, for Jessica, nurse, what will you have? No. Why does her father keep letting her down for nurse? Why does her father keep letting her down? What will you have, nurse? No. Why does her father keep letting her down? Four of Swords. This looks like he keeps letting you down because he's trying to gain a better perspective of who you are and gain a better perspective of what you're going through, because he doesn't quite see you as clearly as he should be seeing you. Okay, but he keeps letting you down because he's like he's trying to see the whole picture, and he doesn't get it. He doesn't get you. He doesn't get the whole picture. Okay. Then you got the Four of Wands on the bottom of the deck, so you got a bit of a synchronicity here. And the underlying energy is that he wants to participate with you. He wants to find some sort of stability with you, but he just doesn't know how, because he doesn't know how exactly to connect with you. And yeah, he wants to come full circle and have some sort of closure with you, but he's still trying to figure that part out. Let me know how it feels, and you still have 2 other cards. Jatoni, yes, he's mature but playful too. Yeah, good. And that's kind of how you are, Bunny. You're mature but playful. You're welcome. That's a gentleman for you. He's a keeper. Exactly. Exactly. Those are the ones that you want. Someone who's mature and who can focus and take care of the stuff that he needs to take care of, and be an adult with you, but can still play and have a good time, right? Yeah. Let me know. Let me know. Yeah, that was a pretty good one, Bunny. That's pretty exciting, to see how far you've come, you know, to see how much you have changed and transformed, and how much you've learned. Um, why does nurses why does she feel like her dad's family doesn't want to see her successful? Why does it seem like her or Jessica's dad's family doesn't want to see her successful? Why does it seem like Jessica's dad's family um uh they don't know what you're about? Okay, with the Ace of Swords, that's like starting new, starting fresh, doing research, starting a new project, figuring stuff out, interviewing. Okay. And so with the Ace of Swords, why you feel like your dad's family doesn't want to see you be successful, because they don't know what you're about, and they have to start in the conversation with you. They have to actually talk to you, to know what you're about, and to see that you want to be successful. Also, they're uncomfortable around you, and they don't know how to handle you. You know, They don't know how to see you in the light of being successful. They just don't know what you're about. That's the plan. Make it a beautiful thing. What's the plan? What? That Bunny and Miguel get together? Or that they learn from their past mistakes? Yeah. What is that jealousy? What the jealousy in your dad's family? Why is Jessica's dad's family jealous? Why are they jealous? No. Oh no, you don't want to ask the question. Is that jealousy? It just looks like they don't know you. It just looks like they don't know what you're about. Yeah. They don't know your plans. It's all the above for Bunny and Miguel, yes. Just pertaining to your last card. Yeah. That's what I'm seeing here. It just looks like they just don't know they don't see how you could succeed because they don't know your plan. Man, I tell you. And you know what, Bunny? You deserve it. You know, you deserve to finally have someone like Miguel, you know? And you didn't you I think you told me his sign, but I don't remember. But the two of you will probably work out pretty well together. Because you have so much in common, you know, and the two of you, you're so similar and you're such gentle spirits and you're like kindred spirits, even. Okay. Make sure you're just continuing to talk to him. All right, Bunny? And you still have one more card. Um, will Jessica's father and his family try to be part of of her life in the future? Will will Jessica's father and his family try to be part of her life in the future? For Jessica, Knight of Pentacles. It looks like it, but it'll take a long time to get there. It's almost like they have to gain a certain amount of trust for you and with you. But yeah, it does look like they'll try to be part of your family in the future. It'll just take a while. It'll take work. It'll take hard work, and it'll take you all not getting caught up in the same kind of cycle, in a cycle of oh, I'm here and connecting, and oh, I'm gonna go away now. Oh, I'm here and connecting, and oh, I'm distancing myself. Okay, as long as you guys don't get stuck in that kind of cycle, then they'll try to be part of your life in the future. You cut off the relationship completely. Yeah. So it just takes work. Hey, Jessica Sample. But yeah, it takes work to build those kinds of relationships. Mm-mm. Jessica Sample. Sample. Jessica Sample. Jessica Sample. Jessica Sample. Jessica Sample. This is one more Jessica Sample. Let's see. Will she be meeting her counterpart soon? Or Jessica Sample. Will Jessica Sample be meeting her counterpart soon? But we have her nose feet. Oh, I'm gonna go here soon. Will Jessica Sample be meeting her counterpart soon? Yes, the world. Everything is coming full circle. Everything is coming to fruition. Everything is coming to everything is flowering and blossoming. Okay, you're about to get some closure on past relationships. You're about to get some closure on past feelings and past emotions. Okay, so whatever it is that you've been with, that you've been through with other relationships and with other people. I'm seeing you're about to get some apologies. You're about to apologize. You're about to say, okay, you know what, like I'm moving on from this. I'm seeing you're about to apologize to yourself. You're about to forgive yourself for the past mistakes that you made and the past people that you've connected with. Okay, and so um, uh, it's looking like that's the energy that needs to be in your life before you meet physically with your counterpart. Okay, so everything, all the loose ends need to be tied up. Everything needs to come full circle, so that you can have the world at your fingertips. Okay. Also, you got the Eight of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So, of course, that's the perceived trap. So, the underlying energy is don't get caught up in your thoughts, don't get caught up in negative thought processes, and don't get caught up in, thought processes that are outdated. Okay, thought processes that are from the past. Okay, like is this Diego? Did you date somebody named Diego? Okay, if thoughts of Diego keep coming up, like, oh my gosh, he like really hurt me, and this guy looks like Diego and is triggering me, or the things that he used to say were just really mean and frustrating. Okay. If you get caught up in that cycle of thinking, that it'll be that much harder for your counterpart to get to you. So you need to be doing your shadow work, and you need to be doing your shadow work, and you need to be forgiving yourself and observing the pain and the challenging moments that the past has brought you, and you need to accept them for what they are and release them and let them go. Okay, it's kind of like sitting in your pain. You know how I talk about sitting in your pain. It's like sitting in your pain, okay? And just forgiving yourself. And look up shadow work, because it's a really, really important thing that everybody should do. Okay. Um, um, why'd you send that in my email? Yeah, just email me and we could talk about it. Because I don't think that's anything that should be talked about publicly. That just kind of seems like something that you needed. If not, ignore it. You know, I don't mean to offend you if I offended you. But yeah, we can talk here. I don't know. I don't really want to. I don't want to get caught up in that, because it's none of my business anymore. Sorry, Ricky. I know that I don't mean to be dismissive, but I don't want to talk about it. Felt like it was disrespectful. Okay, and I respect that. I respect that. Okay. Okay. Then just ignore it, and I won't. Okay. Yeah, just ignore it, and I won't. We won't talk about it anymore. Okay, and I'll never send you an email like that ever again. Okay. Um, let's see. You're welcome, Jessica. Um, eh, you're welcome, Ja. You got it. You got your soul drawing and messaging. I did not know it took that long to do it. It usually doesn't. You're welcome. It usually doesn't take that long. It's usually something that's done like within like maybe 20 minutes. Like, it could take anywhere between 10 minutes and 30 minutes. But this, I was like in there. Like, I was like focusing like so hard. And next thing I know, it's like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, whoa. And the time just flew by. Jessica, so a soul drawing is basically just a drawing of your soul as I channel it. And I draw it in pen, and it comes out in different colors and different shapes and different stuff like that. And I usually channel a message along with the soul drawing of whatever it is that you need to know at that moment. And yeah, it's just another way of me expressing my art and creativity, and it's just nice to have. And very often the colors will resonate with the people that are getting the soul drawings. Like I think Ja Tony had a lot of sweeping blues in his soul drawing, and some people have a certain amounts of color, and so it's basically just a snapshot of your soul as it's being channeled. Time flies with me all the time. Exactly. I mean, that happens when you're timeless, when you're a timeless being. That happens when you are in touch and connected, and when every moment is a meditation. And I know that's kind of how you're living your life, Ja, as life as a meditation. But yeah, time does fly, indeed. So very interesting. Yeah, it is pretty interesting. It's interesting to do. It's fun to do, because I just get in there and I'm just drawing. Yeah, it is. And so, Jessica, if you want a soul drawing, they are 20 a piece. And I send you the hard copy. I send it to you to your address, and yeah, it's just fun to have. Uh, it was fun. Is that what it was? But yeah, I like doing the soul drawings. Enjoy my drawing. and the words with it. I'm so glad. I'm so glad you enjoy that. It was fun to do yours. I don't even remember like what yours ended up looking like. Ready to merge into full on airbender. Yes. Yes. Gosh, I'm trying to remember what yours looked like. I just remember the colors, I remember the blues. But gosh, I'm trying to remember what it looked like. I don't even remember the message. Cause I what I do when I do soul drawings, I take a picture of them. I don't make those public because it's personal. I take it for my own records to remember how many I've done and to see take record of the differences between all of the drawings. But the stuff on the back, like your channel message, I don't keep those. I don't take record of those because that's for you. Because I asked Spirit if I should, and they said no, I shouldn't, and so I don't. That's yeah, but yes, it. I remember it was talking about you being a leader or something like that. Yeah, it was really nice to channel that for you. That purple, blue. Yes, that purple, blue, pink in the middle, halo on top. Green line, yes. And the other side of the blue veins in the four directions. That is the part that kind of that really struck me because I was seeing it before I started drawing it. You know, and spirit was like the veins were really particular, and your higher self like came to me and was like really particular about how to draw it. And I was like, oh my gosh, like this is like a serious moment. He was like, yes, like I want him to see, you know, what it looks like what I look like. And I'm like, oh, warrior and leader. I also need to hunt myself, spirit said. Yes. And when I heard that, because I think that was like the last line, right? When I heard that, I was like, I had to like kind of double take, like, is that what you said? Like, and they were like, he'll know what it means. He needs to hunt himself. I'm like, okay, I'm just channeling. That's what I do. Yeah, that was a profound experience. I was like up like all night. I could have swore it was like probably just an hour that went by or something like that. But it was much longer that went by. Hey, baby. Um, yes, it was the last line. I watched the photo quite a bit. Good. Hey, Sparkle. What's up? What's up? BB in the house. BB in the house. We got BB in the house. We got London on the track. Wow. Got the tribe in the house. I just found out London on the track was an artist. I didn't know that either. Is the artist name London on the track, or is the artist name London? Because I always thought, okay, whoever London is, that must be either one of the rappers or the producer or something like that. I couldn't understand why they kept saying that. Yeah, you know how they do their trademarks, like TJ Khaled, we the best, and I think his production company is called We the Best Productions or something like that. We got London on the track. I count 6 shots. Yeah, that's my song. Anyway, what's up? How y'all doing? Yes, his artist name is London on the track. I'm gonna have to figure out, is he a rapper or is he a producer? Because I'm gonna have to take a listen to London on the track, and his real name is London. That's a clever stage name. Excuse me. I count 6 shots. Girl, I thought they were speaking to London the Police. we got London on the track, like somebody from London is on the track. You're cute, baby. Not sure what he does exactly. Okay, well, let's look it up since we're sitting here. American record producer, and he's American. Oh, he's small. I mean, not judging, because, you know, I'm small. He's an Aries. London Tyler Holmes is an American record producer, rapper, and songwriter. It's really clever. Yeah. It looks like he's pretty accomplished. Like he's definitely put in some work. He's put in some work. Let's see for Ja. Tony, Ja Tony. Tony. Let's see. What was his fascination with Mongolians as a child? For Tony, what was Tony's fascination with Mongolians as a child? For Tony, what was Tony's fascination with Mongolians as a child? Um, you were fascinated. I'm seeing you were fascinated with how cold they were, and you're fascinated with uh how, like, I'm seeing like how they, whew, like, how do you put this into words, like their warrior spirit and their fighting spirit and how tough they were and how they how how broad their reach was, how far their reach was, okay, and how they are a tight knit. I know this is like we're talking about tight knit here, how they're a tight knit group of people, and how they fought for each other, and how they had the tendency to be very independent and shut people out, like they were very inner circle. Okay. Yes, also with the Queen of Swords on the bottom of the deck. All right. You were interested in how, like, frank they were and how bold they were, and how straightforward they were with their culture, and even with how they went into combat. Okay, you liked their culture and their tight knit culture, their bold tight knit culture. Where was Ja going when he journeyed through a tree? For Ja Tony, where was Ja Tony going when he journeyed through a tree? For Ja Tony, where was Ja Tony going when he journeyed through a tree? You were going through the end of a tower moment, and this looks like uh, this is you were going to a place of rebuilding. Okay, so it's looking like when you went through this tree, there you were at this point in your life, even if this was like 10 minutes ago. Okay, you were at this point in your life where things were like coming down and crashing down and falling apart and breaking apart. And you know, the tower only breaks apart for it to be rebuilt again. And so where you were going to a place of rebuilding. Okay. I'm seeing covering new ground, right? um, uh, with the Seven of Wands on the bottom of the deck, it's looking like this looks like ascension, actually, because the Seven of Wands has the tendency to be about climbing a mountain, you know, or climbing or building a new tower, climbing a mountain, and reaching a place that other people aren't quite at yet, or that other people, you know, wouldn't really understand. Okay, so you were. This looks like a state of ascension, a state of spiritual growth. Okay, and if you're talking about like a physical place, then that's not really where they were trying to show you. They were trying to show you like another dimension is where you were going. Okay, and this may have even been like some kind of galactic travel. Okay, take it how it resonates. Does the being in the other dimension still need my help with a parasite? Does the being in the other dimension still need help with a parasite? For Ja, you got the Page of Cups. Okay, and so this looks like yes. Like there's still more work to do, especially since you got a childlike card. Okay, so there's still more work to do on that, and of course, the work that you have to do, you have to put your heart into it. You have to put your emotion into it. You have to put your love into it, and you have to be willing to take a risk of sorts. You have to be willing to kind of jump in there, not knowing what's gonna happen. Okay, always stay safe when you're astral traveling. Make sure you're anchored and protected and shielded and everything like that. But there you're being encouraged to kind of jump into it, and to jump into it with heart. Okay, Two of Pentacles, moment by moment to moment. and whatever ups or downs you deal with. If you deal with downs, and if you're falling, you feel like you don't really know what's going to happen, you get back up, you dust yourself off again, you make a new plan to go forward with this the help that this dimension needs. Okay. I was amazed at the fried worms they ate too. That was my first shaman traveling experience. Okay, good. And so that was ascension, and touching other dimensions. I came out of the tree and worked up. Okay. And so you worked your way up the tree. And so you were climbing, you were ascending, which makes so much sense, especially after, within a shaman experience. Because within a shaman experience, there is a sort of breakdown. At first, there's a breakdown of body, soul, spirit, mind, heart. There's a breakdown of everything. And then there's that rebuilding, that climbing, right? Um, cool. Fried worms sound delicious with some hot sauce. I couldn't, because worms are like the one insect that I love. Like I'll pick up worms and stuff. Other bugs and insects, I'm just like, yeah, I'm cool on that. I couldn't eat a worm. I don't know why. I was helping this being many years ago. I remember you talking about the parasite in this other dimension. I freaked out when I saw the parasite. I left and never came back. Yeah. It's looking like this is there is some help that is necessary, but this looks like this is more about a learning lesson and having an experience. Okay, 11:11 on the clock, having an experience, a dimensional experience, an interdimensional experience, right? A multidimensional experience. And you'll be more stronger and more resilient this time, and it won't be so scary or strange, and you'll have more strength to handle it. I was literally traveling through the tree and came out the entrance. Okay, so you were traveling through, like, inside of the tree. Interesting. That sounds like a full shaman experience, right? It does. I don't think I've ever traveled through a tree, but astral travel is always fun. All right, y'all. I'm gonna go. I gotta get up nice and early tomorrow. Guess I look to travel again and anchor myself. Always the traveler. Yes, that's us Pisces, right? We're always traveling and learning new stuff. Awesome. I love you so very much. Stay in your diamond's bubble of creation. Keep creating for the highest good of all of humanity. If it's working for humanity, it'll work for you. New prices are coming after Mercury retrograde, y'all. Kind of a different format. I want to get more into doing the channeling and the psychic readings. And so I'm going to be posting that on the community tab here over the next month or so. Okay, so be on the lookout for that. 9 times out of 10, I'll be back tomorrow. If not, you'll see me some other time. Thank you for your continued love and support. I love you so very much. Have a beautiful moment, and I'll talk to y'all soon. Okay, bye.